Mike and Tom are registered with Stewart Partners Global Advisory LLC.
Common Sense Finance with Mike Wiginton and Tom Farrell of HL Wiginton Capital Management, an independent investment and financial planning firm in downtown Jasper. Mike is a chartered financial analyst charter holder, and Tom is a certified financial planner professional. They are here to discuss and give their thoughts on current financial and economic matters. Now, with Common Sense Finance, here are Mike and Tom.
Hello everybody and welcome back to another edition of Common Sense Finance. I'm Mike Wiginton and this is Tom Farrell. And so today's topic is another one on estate planning. And when Tom was telling me about that, and I was looking for a bat to hit myself in the head with, something other than the bat struck me. And it was about your topic today, that a common theme amongst all of the estate planning or financial planning podcasts that we've done, a common theme has been how many very simple, no cost things there are, actions that people should take. Mm-hmm. Some of the most important ones are the most simple, the most straightforward, and because of that, they're all sometimes the most overlooked. It comes to my mind, and there also could be the very ones that could sink your plans. So with that, Tom, take it away.
All right, thanks, Mike. Yeah, and I know this is maybe not the most exciting thing that you like to hear about, but I think it's important that people understand when you have an IRA, for example, and you designate a beneficiary or even a contingent beneficiary, there's different ways those are handled if one of the beneficiaries predeceases the IRA owner. So I'm going to run through that real quick. So there's two beneficiary designations. One is per capita, which I think is pretty much the default designation, and what most people, when you just sign it and go in there, if you don't make any changes, that's the way it's going to be handled. So per capita, the way it's going to work if one of the primary beneficiaries decease you is like this. Mary, who is the mother of David and Susan, and David and Susan each have 2 grandchildren. So let's say that David predeceases Mary. Under the per capita beneficiary designation, his portion of the inheritance would all go to Susan. So his 2 grandchildren would be left out of the equation. So in this scenario, one beneficiary passes away, the other beneficiary gets 100% of the inheritance. Now, with the other designation, which is called per stirpes, which is typically something you would have to elect whenever you're filling out your beneficiary designations, is Mary, same situation here. David passes away, so instead of his share going to Susan, his share would go to each of his children, Mary's grandchildren. So they would each get 1/4 of the inheritance, and then the rest of the other half would remain on Susan's side. So that's the difference between per capita and per stirpes. So make sure when you're looking at your beneficiaries, doing a review, that you understand the difference. And if you need this set up this way, if you have multiple kids who have grandkids, those kind of situations, you may want to take a look at handling it this way. So with that, Mike, do you have any questions?
No, that's pretty straightforward.
All right, that's it. See you next time. Thanks.